Hello, artist friend. Today I'm going to be revealing how I actually create my palettes or the process that I take to create those away. I mean, in Procreate, you could just simply um, take those colors. You could look around for different color palettes. You can use previous color palettes. You can use color palettes. When you are doing a painting, though, things start to get really interesting. So here we are in Canva, and you can see I've got two different palettes here that I picked from Color Hunt. And the first palette, obviously, is this delicious summeriness. If you guys are aware, I live in Alberta, which is super cold. And so anything that can brighten up the day is something that I usually gravitate toward. I'm interested to know what kind of colors you gravitate to, right? And so then the other side, we've got these other more earthy colors, sort of dark chocolate and sage greens. And I also love me some earthy colors as well. But I'm not sure if this palette is going to work so well with this with the summeriness that's happening on the left side. So I had to take that one out. And then we've got the second one over here. Chose these other delicious soft. I love soft colors as well. And I guess it's also come with being a designer and designing seamless patterns. Tend to go for those softer colors. So I decided to bring that along. However, there are no dark tones here, so we're gonna have to really work some of the darker tones in, and even possibly putting in some more sort of magenta tones as well. I think, yeah, we gotta bring on those true colors. I have a few of the golden colors there, and the Windsor colors as well. I, honest to God, love these golden colors. They're just thebomb.com. And the Windsors also really great. But you know what? This is not a review about the colors. Let's stop there right there. Well, if you do want that, I can definitely do it though, for sure, to talk a little bit about the colors that I've used, paint colors. And yeah, I got a couple brushes. So the first one is actually pretty simple and straightforward. My all-time favorite, which is cadmium yellow. I'm just gonna find a spot on this palette and just, you know, actually, you know what? I'll put a little bit there. And then more. And then the next one, okay, so that's straightforward. I mean, I might add a hint of brown to that. Let's do it right away. Let's see what happens. I don't really want too much. For some reason I don't even like to use like the color super pure. Like it's not my thing. I like to do a little bit of chemistry, do a little bit of mixing and testing, and um, to see what that might look like, right? Because we're not just artists, we're always experimenting to see what we can bring out of that. Um, you know, I might actually I'll probably test these on paper anyway, so we'll be able to see if we need to make the changes. Orange, okay, perfect. So I'll obviously go for this cadmium red, and I'll also do the yellow as well to bring that orange. But as you might have already noticed, it's a super rich orange here, so I don't want it to be so light. I do like the richness of the orange that I saw on Color Hunt. I think I need a bit more of the yellow. One thing I'm noticing with these Winsor paints is that they're very kind of more on the fluid side. So I'm gonna have to go back and get some more, which makes me think maybe I should just stick to golden colors instead. Okay, so here we go. I think I'm liking this orange. It's kind of hard to see, but there is obviously a difference. Yeah, so that's that one there. And then we've got the magenta as well. Let me put it over here. And I'm actually going to use these colors. I think I'm going to go ahead and use these colors. I mean, why would I not? Why shouldn't I? All right. I always want to have that tint, right? So, oh my gosh, this is like gonna be popping. I mean, popping out of the page. I mean, who doesn't like bright colors? I mean, I'm curious to know what you guys think about this mix of colors actually. Does it appeal to you, or are you more of the muted tones? But here we go. I've got that beautiful pink color. And let's see what happens there if I'm able to get that purple as well or not. And there's going to be variations of it, right? I mean, you'll find that you'll have the darker purple. It's not like a deep purple per se, you know. It's more of a, I guess more of an indigo. Yeah. It's looking a little dark on mine, on my side. So let's see. Maybe I should add a bit more of that magenta. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so thick. Well, I mean, it's not thick. It's just got the right consistency. Oh my gosh. Golden has just the perfect consistencies. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't even imagine where my life would be without golden. I'm mixing a bit of that dark brown because I know we need a dark brown color somewhere there um, as well. And I'll just mix it in. I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of dirty. Oh my gosh. It's like a dirty brown. I might actually add a bit more of that, some of that red over here too, just to make things a little more interesting. Yeah, because it's looking a little on the dirty side. I don't know if I like that. I'm using the cadmium red here, so I'm not using the magenta. I think I like it more of like this, um, just needed to be a bit dark though. Now it's kind of looking a bit more maroonish. And I just wish I had those palettes that, those palettes that can just keep your paints wet. Um, Otherwise, I feel like I have to keep spraying water on this so that it doesn't dry out before the next round. Um, I probably might mix in, white into a number of these colors. There. They say you should actually use 8 to 16 colors for, no, 8, somebody said 8 to 10. Another person, so 8 to 10 is one sort of example. I've seen people go all the way to 16, but I think most of them just then become like the lighter colors. So let's see. How many colors do I have here? One, two, three, four, five. So I need maybe three more colors here. Maybe I'll go with like a darker blue. And just keep in mind, I'm not going to use some, I'm probably going to use some a little more than others. So if I add other colors, they're probably going to be used very. Alrighty. So I've got all the colors over here that I want to use for my next collection of images. And so we've got that wonderful pink. We've also got that rich tangerine orange, that mustardy, almost mustardy yellow. And then we've also got this sort of maroon brown, though it's looking a little green. I might have to fix that. We've also got tallow blue as well. And then I've got the, what do we have here? It's kind of like a teal-ish or a green blue. I might make it a little bit more bluer, all depends. And then I also have this rich purple over here, more like an indigo. Yeah, so if you guys are interested to then see the collection, you're more than welcome to let me know, and then I'll let you know when the collection is done, up and running, or at least to see one of the images in the collection. And yeah, so the next thing I want to do is just to see what this actually looks like on paper together. So let's start with, let's see which colors we should start with. Okay, I'll start with this beautiful green over here and I work our way down. So okay, and so that's it. This is it. Not sure you're able to see it with all that clarity, but so that's it for the palette making. And feel free to drop a comment below to tell me your thoughts on the process or on the colors themselves. And if you would want this color palette, I can definitely share it with you. And as always, feel free to share this with your friends, as this helps me to continue to make some really great content. Alrighty, till the next time.